Hello and welcome to another quick training tutorial. In this training tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can manage your own paper deletion contract and how you can make sure that you can get a good faith estimate table included in your paper deletion contract. Now from the dashboard, just go to Billing. Then from the drop down, just go to Paper Deletion. And you will be routed to the Paper Deletion Estimate screen. On the grid, I have a good faith estimate right here that I already generated earlier. If you want to send a contract to this customer, all you have to do is click onto the send contract icon. Once you do so, the contract preview would appear. And here is the paper deletion good faith estimate that would be included on the contract. Now, how do we make sure that this is included in the contract? Right here is where you can select the paper deletion agreement contract. You can click from the drop down menu to choose from the different contracts that you have in the software. This contract I have right here is a default contract that we have available in the software. You can always create your own contract or use this default contract and make changes. For you to do that, let's go to the digital signature screen. So from here, go to Company and go to Digital Contracts from the drop down. This is where you can see the paper deletion agreement default contract. This is ready for you to use. But if you want to make changes, you can click onto the edit icon right here under the action section. Once you click that, you can change the title, make changes on what's inside the contract itself. But you need to make sure that when you reach this part, this one right here, you have to make sure that this placeholder is not deleted, because this is the good faith estimate grid. This is where the good faith estimate prices will appear, or the specific table that I showed you earlier. But if you want to move it to a different section in the contract, all you have to do is to use the paper deletion placeholder for it to appear on the desired section that you wanted it to be moved. So you just need to click this paper deletion and this good faith estimate will appear. So once you click on that, it will generate a new placeholder like this. Now let me show you when you're adding a new contract. So let's go back. So for you to do that, you just have to click onto the add new contract icon. Then let's say you want to add a new paper deletion contract. Let's name it right here. Alright, so this is just for testing purposes only. Then let's use the good faith estimate from here on the body. Click on paper deletion, then click on good faith estimate. There we go. So this is where the good faith estimate would appear. Let's say you already drafted your contract and placed the placeholder on this part. You can now hit on save. So let's click on save. There we go, the contract is successfully saved. So that new paper deletion contract would be available to the custom section. So if you go to the custom section, there we go. So the new PPD contract is now available. You can edit it under the action section. You could always preview it or delete the contract. Now when you go back to the billing section, the billing screen, and go to paper deletion, then choose to send the contract, send a contract, and from here under the select contract option on the drop down, the new paper deletion contract is now showing up. And the reason for that is because we used the placeholder for the good faith estimate. So that is how you can have a contract appearing on this section for paper deletion contracts. You have to make sure that you use the good faith estimate placeholder. So that would complete our quick training tutorial on how you can customize, add, and use your paper deletion agreement.